Got it figured out today, dude. Today the key's gonna be, we're going Moto 1, MotoGP 1 today, dude. If I apex right on the corner of that van up there, I'll have these guys, dude. It'll be one in the first corner.
I'll be in the back today. I got no power, so I'm just gonna try to hold in as long as I can.
It's a long race. You know, anything can happen on these singles.
We're just starting out here in Battle Creek, Michigan. We have about 250 miles on the day, and final destination will be tonight in Dayton, Ohio at the Rip Rap Roadhouse. Should be a great time.
I got a strong bike. I'm running well. Todd's a great competitor. He's got a great bike, good mechanic. Bikes aren't designed to do what we're doing, and at the end of the day, I think it's going to get down to who's got the bigger horse under the hood.
Just going over all the nuts and bolts and just doing all of our checks and making sure that everything's right.
Uphill slow, downhill fast. Everybody else can kiss his ass.
Yeah, I hate this. I hate this. But really, I want to get this the night before.
Last night I had to put a new rear axle in because the axle broke and had to weld the bracket for the rear brake. So I put all the rear hub together. But what's done all good. I'm good. Thank you.
I'm the one. Oh, I got Alex, actually. Alex is there. So me, John and Doug, not make it. Worked late night yesterday. So, well, wish them luck that they're gonna do it tomorrow. Now, me, represent the group.
Kevin Nazer, and the bike's name is Patience. She's a 1916 Indian Power Plus. She just doesn't go too fast, and you got to have patience, you know. Every time you go to work on it, there's going to be more than you think there is to work on, and she decided her name was Patience.
Wade Mueller, number 70, Henderson, 1924. So the first day we had problems with the axle, and Mark ran into a guy with a barn in Sault Ste Marie that makes high-performance snowmobile parts, and he CNC'd some new bearings for it, or bushings, and we have the new parts meeting us in Dayton, Ohio tonight.
So far, so good. No complaints. Oh, we broke one of the engine mounts, so I had to jury rig that back. So we were up until about 10 working on that. I like to know how many miles we have to go and what time I have to be there, and I can figure out whether I need to hurry up or just take a nice ride. So far, I've only gotten lost twice, so which is, for me, excellent, because I get lost driving in a straight line.
Harley dealership yesterday. We went to Battle Creek. We saw it in our shopper, in our local newspaper, and we went to the event last night. Then we went after and talked to people and got a couple t-shirts. And we live here, and we saw some going by, and we're like, holy smokes, we're on the Cannonball run. Have fun, you're living your dream, drive safe. Wish we would have done something like that.
All right, Brian. We got a special guest here.
Who that is?
JJ.
Say what?
He wants some Southern tidbits of whiskey.
Well, I tell you what, buy low and sell high. That's what I always do. Yeah.
Well, you know what I was hearing this morning? I'm starting to smell those Dodgers. You know those little pancake cornmeal biscuits?
Corn Dodgers.
Get corn Dodgers. And I'm hearing a little banjo music, just a little bit. I think we're heading in the right direction.
And some cane syrup, yeah. I could eat the north end of a southbound billy goat right now, I believe. Slicky snot on the doorknob. Hey, I love it. Hoo-ya-ya.
We got to check our oil levels on the singles. It's a total loss system. So we dump about twice a day just to know where we're at. That way we don't smoke a motor. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is my first dump. Alright. My gas won't flow correctly. I have to blow on it every time I shut it off. It's a lot of maintenance, man.
The motor won't take oil. It's when I have the oil. First of all, I went off the side of the road because it just shut down on me, which means either gas or oil. Well, when I realized that it's oil, because I've got oil trapped up in my sight glass, as it comes down through, it's not going into the motor. So I have something inside the motor blocking the flow of oil, which means I just can't. I gotta have oil in the motor. I can't run it without oil. I'm stumped.
I'm lean as hell.
How do you know that by that? What are you looking at?
Just looking at the spark plug in
how
here.
gray it is? What's that?
How gray it is and how light brown it is.
A little valve adjustment on the road. Need a little height.
Kind of, yeah, it's a little tight.
As up against low spots.
3 won't quite. 3's really tight. It's still tight.
Cannonball is in Dayton, Ohio at the Rip Rap Roadhouse. The building behind me is a bar that was built in 1853, which is before Abraham Lincoln was president. So the Rip Rap Roadhouse is known for our great food and also for our Wednesday night bike night, one of the largest in the Midwest. On a good Wednesday night, we'll have about 1,100 motorcycles here.
I'm Matt Lyman, rider number 192, 72 miles in. And I'd stopped for gas, I'd fueled up. My mirror was coming loose, so I took my tools out of the saddlebag, tightened the mirror. And that's about I started the bike, was on it, and that's about the last I remember. This is a 1917 Indian Power Plus, 104 years old. It was running extremely well. We got 3 ace stickers, the prologue and the first 2 stages. It was running great today. I do not know what happened. I chose this bike because my grandfather rode Indians, and he had Harleys and Excelsiors, but he always liked Indian best. When I was 14 years old, he gave me this badge on the front. It stands for, the initials stand for South Chicago Motorcycle Club. And I hadn't even known that he rode motorcycles, so he lived out of state. I grew up on a dairy farm. We had to be home every 12 hours to milk cows. It wasn't until I was almost 14 before I realized, I bought a little Honda 50 step-through frame, and we visited, and I told him that I bought this little Honda, and he started telling me about all his bikes when he was a young man. But he told me all about the badge. He said, keep it. If you ever get an old Indian, put it on the front fender tip, because that's where he had it.
That was running my bike. Then it stopped running my bike. Intake manifold leak back here, and it pushed air into the gas mixture and made it really hot. I looked down, I heard a bam, and I pulled the clutch in. Pulled to the side of the road, shut the motor off, quick as possible.
Ran good. It just wanted to go today. I had so much fun. I just riding fast, man. I mean, we weren't riding fast. We were doing the speed limit, but it's fast for this. You know what I mean? It's just fun, I don't know how to explain it. I had a smile from ear to ear all day long.
Got tired of the sore back and the sore knees, Necessity is mother of invention, right? A few little things, but, for the most part, yeah, it was a good day. It was a good ride. And, man, Jason and Freda's prime rib at his place there, and that was crazy, right? Yeah.
Usual important stuff. Gotta know where you're going. If I don't put it in my pocket now, we'll be charged for tomorrow.
40? Yeah, you looked over and said it 40. I was like, my speedometer said 38. I'm good with 40. Hell yeah. I don't know if I can do it again. We'll try. My motor's getting a little tired, but we're gonna give her a hell of a try. I'm gonna see a lot of singles go down on the hills.
Any of the single speeds and the twins will be extremely tough. The only thing I got going is I got a little more power, and if I gear this bike, it'll pull them hills.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people don't understand the difference between horsepower and torque. Horsepower is how hard you hit the wall. Torque is how far you take the wall with you.
Slicky snot on the door knot. Hey, I love it. Hoo-ya-ya.